Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into some advice Spirit has for you for your situation. We have 3 different groups to choose from, and for group number 1 we have this card that fell out for you. The Goat and Willow with Overcoming Obstacles. For group number 2 we have the Duck and Chrysanthemum with Luck. And for group number 3 we have the Cayman and Poppy and Dreams. Okay, see what stands out to you. Maybe more than one, maybe none, maybe a different reading today. Or maybe this is exactly what you were looking for and waiting for. Maybe you're also resonating with the number, sequence, and the timestamps in the description box. And I will also take your time, do whatever you need to do, meditate, take a deep breath, or maybe you know right away which one is for you. And without further ado, thank you so much for being here. And I feel it's an important message Spirit wants to deliver today as an advice for your situation. So let's just hop right into your guys' readings. Hello, beautiful group number 1, and welcome to your reading. You feel drawn to this card here with the Goat and the Willow, Overcoming Obstacles. This goat always looks like it's lying down. It's almost like an object, right? Like the target somebody wants to shoot at, looks like shooting. Maybe it's hunting season for someone here too. Maybe that resonates. It's fall here or getting into fall for when I'm recording this video. For a few of you, I also feel like you are feeling like you have a target on your back, or there is something big going on with this big white spot there. It's like hit me anywhere, right? Like you're right open and vulnerable. So I feel if this is a situation that is maybe very current, very present, very open. Okay, it's very apparent that there is something going on with overcoming obstacles, but I feel like you're trying to get out of it. But I feel you're not out of the way of being the target. So this is a really interesting message. So if you resonated with this, right, obviously there's definitely something surrounding the situation of like feeling like a target, being the target, or also being a bit afraid here of being the target. Okay, also seeing number 11 up here. So there's a gateway for you. It could be lying down, but it could also be jumping, right, towards something new. And you definitely, I feel like, you have the right idea, I heard. You have the right idea in your mind to be either at least ready to jump over that obstacle or even to jump out of that situation completely. But right now I see that it's almost I'm still getting something else about the target, that it's almost like be more strategic about your moves here, potentially, group number 1. That's something that's coming through here. Also with the Willow, I feel like almost camouflage. Okay, if there's something maybe we have to adjust a little bit to this circumstance right now, even if it's a bit uncomfortable, and camouflage and blend in, to also have this gateway. Number 11 is always a gateway for me, to have the right timing for this gateway to jump through, or to have the right timing to address the obstacle if this is something that needs to be addressed and just talked through or something like this, because you need to have your needs met here, group number 1. You cannot feel like a vulnerable goat or target, right, who is being haunted or hunted by something here. It could also be your mind, it could be whatever it is, but I feel this feeling of slightly feeling uncomfortable and not sure yet. Should I stay? Should I go? Where should I go? Where's the next move? What should I be doing or feeling? Or just, how is this going, the situation to be resolved? But that's what we're looking here for. So if this has resonated yet so far with you, then you definitely are in the right reading. And we're going to get some advice for that. And generally on how to overcome this obstacle here with the Goat and the Willow. But yes, camouflaging. Okay, camouflaging is a big word here for group number 1. Just wanted to emphasize on that again. I'm gonna get a Lenormand card here, please, for group number 1. That's the advice, please, or the obstacle. Maybe we'll start with the obstacle here, and then see what the advice is for you. Okay. We have 2 that flipped over together. This is what I was almost feeling like already. See this? What are we gonna do? This might be the obstacle. The obstacle might be here for most of you in your mind, that something is nagging you, or something's driving this. Something is nagging, something might not be going away, but you don't know what to do about it. This is an ongoing problem potentially with the mice. You know, when we have mice and we can't really find them, like you can't really pinpoint what the real issue is or the one main thing potentially to really also have this is why the confusion of which way are we going here is coming in. If this is also in a relationship, right? Should I overcome this obstacle or should I just move on completely? Should I go backwards? Should I camouflage? Should I stay? Should I go? Is this going to come back again? But with the mice, I can see that this is an ongoing issue. This is something, look at these, you know, mischievous almost a little bit too. With these mice in this particular card in the Lenormand, I feel almost a fox energy here with manipulation, right? We also have this goat, the hunting. Yeah, the hunting is coming through again. They're on the lookout, right? They're looking, oh, where can I get the scraps? So this also gives me a bit of a sensation of that obstacle, but if this is also a person, is really almost a bit like a child. You know, they're like, oh, you know, let's see what I can get away with, almost a little bit here. And then doing it in silence as well. It's maybe not as obvious with the mice. You might hear them in the distance. You're like, I hear this noise. I know there's something not right. Okay, so this is really a sensation that is coming through. And I could go on about this, but I feel group number 1, if this resonates with you, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about here. With the mice, right? I could come up with so many little things. This could also be the mice in your head, right? They're just like, it's noise. It's like background noise that's annoying. Could also be a health issue, right? A health situation here potentially. That's just something that is kind of going away, but not really. It comes back, or you're scared of it coming back, you know, something like that. So this obstacle could be many different things, just put it as it resonates. But if this feels like it's your story here of something nagging, something just not going away, like a nuisance almost here, and that gives you this hard time of like, wow, where am I going to go from here? And then we have the letter that came out, flipped over. Okay, so with the letter coming out like this, and these came up, right? I almost feel like you might be finding something, or you might be receiving something that will help you to know what to do next, actually, here. And then on the bottom, they told me get to this later. On the bottom is a dog, so it could be a friend. Like you could get some friendly advice here, or somebody, you know, giving you some sort of information about the situation. This could also be the letter from the doctor, or what. Maybe there is some missing information here, I feel, okay, for you, group number 1, to really know what to do, or why this is always coming back, or why somebody is behaving in a specific way that makes you feel this way. Okay, but I feel you're already at a point here where you want to overcome this obstacle one way or another. For some of you, it might be resolving it, and for some of you, it might also be leaving completely, right? We also have the bear here and the sun. So there's definitely a luck. There's definitely also something about taking leadership over the situation, which I feel with the gateway, with the number 11, for example, that it could be also a timing aspect here, also with the letter. Waiting for the right moment to know what to do. Here, this could be like a friendly person, a loyal person, or you're thinking it's a loyal person too sometimes, right? Maybe this is this confusing aspect, but I feel this letter is coming from somebody loyal, or this information, sorry. I mean, it could be a text message, could be a friendly advice. This could be, yeah, like I said, just more in-depth information about this obstacle, whatever's going on in your life here that you need advice for. But here with the bear, I also feel you should take charge of the situation whenever the timing is right. Whenever you hear these informations, I feel next time you get more information about your issue, about the situation, you should be standing up for yourself. You should be taking charge over the situation. This will also bring you more, this will give you more authority. Okay, this information will give you authority to become bigger, almost to have the authority to say what you need to say, or to do what you need to do with the bear. The bear stands also for a mother figure in nourishing. This is leadership. This is something getting bigger. This is something heavy, okay? The situation might also become very heavy to a point that you're just gonna do something about it. You're not gonna feel like a victim here, like the goat, I have to say. It feels a bit like a victim because it's being hunted, okay? It's trying to get away from something. So, but I feel with the bear, you're going to feel much better with this information, and you're going to feel more on top of it. You're going to feel more in charge to handle the situation. With the sunshine, look at this, with the sun and the luck card here, group number 1, I have to say that you are very supported, first of all, by luck, and you're like, something has your back, okay? This is going to be a good outcome. So no matter, you're going to take charge of the situation, okay? We're overcoming this obstacle here in one way or another. But I feel no matter what, how this is, how if we're leaving something completely, we will know where to go after this information is coming in, potentially a text message from somebody loyal, somebody you trust, more information, okay? Could be from your spirit guides, whatever it is, or from a family member here, from your mother. As soon as you hear this information, you will feel better about knowing what to do, or at least knowing how strong you are and how much power you have to handle this situation, group number 1. I think this is like the biggest message in here, because we have the sun and the luck right there, okay? Immediately, as soon as you make a decision here, I feel, you're going to feel better. The sun is going to come out again. So this is also resolution here right now. This is not just happiness and joy. I feel the sun card right, finally, like you making a decision here. This is you knowing what to do. And because I feel almost like you're making the right choice, whatever that is for you, you're also going to be very lucky. Like it's going to propel you forward. So it's almost like luck is taking you on the hand right after that. So this, with overcoming an obstacle, is really for group number 1 to wait for that moment of knowing more information about the situation, to then feel the power within you. You will feel power within you, because you might have, like, even if this is like a back and forth, a legal situation or something, you know, that's not going away. The necessary information that was missing is coming, and this will make you feel like you can take charge of the situation to make a decision. And here's the outcome, okay? It's good. It's going to be good. Even if this is information that just will relieve this, you know, and you will have an answer and an idea of how to get rid of these mice, or get rid of a nuisance. This could also just be fixing the issue. If you're not, let's say it's a relationship and this information is just helping you to make a decision of if you should stay or go. No matter what it is, it'll have a good outcome. But you will know. Let's see if we can get some more information about this letter here, what this could be. I'm going to leave this here though, because this is really a nice story here, how it's told, how this couldn't go for you, group number 1, okay? So I don't want you to worry, because right now, as I heard right from the beginning, there's a timing thing, and please keep camouflaging or just stay calm, okay? Try to just be okay right now, and wait for this missing information that is coming in here, in a form of a letter, a text message, an email, a call, however this could come in. You also have the writer. There's definitely something that wants to lift the confusion, okay? It could be family. I saw the lily here as well, and the star and the clouds, so maybe that also has something to do with a family member here. Okay, and not really knowing what to do about it, where to go from here. I want to get some tarot cards here for this. Thank you. We have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, here is the confusion coming in. Very interesting. But I think this letter will give you that 1 cup that you needed to know, that you didn't know, that you don't know right now. And we have the Judgment card. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It feels someone else here. It's an outside source that will come and get you out of this confusional state of the 7 of Cups with this information that's coming in from somebody here. It's coming in from someone. Might be good advice as well. Queen of Cups, there's healing here. Okay, it could be from a person. Maybe a therapist, maybe the doctor. That's what I said, right? Like, definitely possible. And the Queen of Cups is showing itself again. And then we have these 2 cards come out together. Queen of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Wow. Wow, that's intense in a sense of the Queen of Swords. We had the Queen of Cups, which is more healing here on the bottom, right? A little more soft and compassionate. And then we have this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords will get you out of this mode of overthinking this here. Like, what could this be? What is this? Retrieving, not sure, not knowing yet, okay, which way to go. And here we also have the Queen of Swords jump right in. As when I was talking about, it could be a person. These cards fell out, and the Queen of Cups is coming out as well. So we have to be very decisive, and you will be very decisive. And that's what I also see with the bear. It's going to be very smart. Okay, I think also how you're going to articulate yourself. If this is a conversation with someone, you're going to be extremely smart and wise about that. But I also feel that somebody is going to give you wise advice, okay, for the situation here with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. Might be telepathically, might be your spirit guides here as well. Another tarot reader. Maybe from here you're going into another reading and you're like, oh my goodness, that's exactly what I needed, okay? I'm giving you the idea of there is more information for you to come in, and then potentially you'll find another reading afterwards where you get this information that you needed. It's really interesting right now. I feel like some sort of collaboration here with something. This is leading you to somewhere else, I feel, group number 1. Listening to this right now is leading you to potentially another reading. Could be a completely different reader who is giving you this answer, okay? Wow, that's interesting. Never felt that before. Very interesting. There could, okay, well, I'm hearing here also with the 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, if this is about a relationship, there could definitely be also a third party situation going on here. But that third party here could be the one that is actually spilling the truth, okay? With the Queen of Swords here and the 3 of Cups here with the 2 of Cups. There's something we're not seeing. There might be someone here with holding the cup. Somebody here might actually be giving you information. Very interesting. Yeah, about your happiness, about your family, about your love life, whatever this is, okay? I'm sorry, I can't really see anything particularly about pentacles or finances here, but if this is your area, maybe there is a similar situation or story. If this doesn't resonate, maybe there's a different pile here for you, okay? But mostly I feel it's an emotional relationship-related situation here for group number 1, with overcoming this obstacle, or a health situation as well. Something is going to become very clear. You will know what to do. And interesting. Even me feeling that you're going to go somewhere else, you know, to watch another reading is to get the answer. Like, why are they not giving me the answer right now? Oh, we have number 20 with success. Look, the outcome is really, really good. And right when I said that, the key is here. Like, really, that really is what it is. I don't know. Where should I point you towards, group number 1? Interesting. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to point you towards a specific reader. I don't really want to do that, to be honest. Like, they're all good. Everyone I know. I have great compassion and respect for all the readers, all the ones I'm also communicating with. Okay, if there's some reader here watching and you've done a reading lately where you might come up or feel like you have an answer for group number 1 here, maybe just put something in the comment section. Totally open for that. It's just about helping here. Success is the outcome though, group number 1. We also have gratitude on the bottom here. Okay, I want you to see that as well. Divination. Yeah, divination is just going through. It's really, maybe you also have to, maybe if you do have tarot or oracle cards at home, group number 1, maybe they're also saying, you know, find the specific deck that you feel drawn to and pull out some cards for yourself. There's another thing here. But it's also something in your home. Maybe you will also find something in your home. Maybe you will find a letter, okay? Something that will give you more information and give you more clarity to make you feel like this bear, like you have power over the situation. But no matter what, it'll come, right? I'm just trying to figure out now where it comes from. Let's get you a few from these coffee cup oracle cards, please, for group number 1 about this situation here. Can we get more information about what they need to know? Oh, we have birds. See, news message. I can't make this up. They're not letting me know. Okay. This flew away. This is really interesting that the tree and the growth fell on the floor. It just flew away. Okay, so I feel like stability here is shaken. Definitely. But growth is also coming through with the bear. So I feel like it's almost like the energy, something is getting bigger, okay? But with the tree also there is health here. I want to mention this. If this is a health situation for somebody here, also maybe the health also of a relationship, the health of your mental state, your physical body, whatever this is a healthy growth, okay? This is healthy. So we have success here. So even if, let's say, it's about a relationship and we can't take it anymore and we want to leave the relationship, this is growth and stability and success into your new growth, okay? This is your new path. We have the crossroads right here. If there is a resolution in a relationship and you get the clarity and the information that you need to take power of the situation to stay in this relationship, there's also success. So this is really dependent on each and every person's situation. Right? With the birds here in the message, there's definitely more information coming towards you that you don't know right now anything about. And that will give you this enlightenment and clear-headed moment, this taking charge of the situation moment. And this, no matter what that means for you, group number 1. I know this is vague and I don't like it myself, but this is what they're giving me. That's all I have. No matter what it is, the outcome is very positive, very, very positive for you. We have luck, we have happiness, or the resolution here, judgment, rebirth. Okay, all of these things are coming in. And I feel more stability coming in for you. So if a relationship is too shaky and you can't take it anymore and it doesn't give you stability and you decide to move on and go your own path, then this is your newfound happiness, okay? And you will be lucky, you will be supported, and you will know that this is the right thing for you. Okay, same thing with any other situation here. Whatever you feel that aha moment will give you, this power that you will feel within you, will give you the clarity on where to go. And this is so tough for me to just say, to leave you with this. But I do feel, as I said, that there might be another reading, or there might be also a sign for yourself from your own cards, your oracle cards, that will give you this message. There is some sort of message here that's, maybe it will come out in group 2 and 3. I don't know yet. I haven't done these readings yet while I'm recording this. Group number 1. This is so tough for me to just leave this here, but that's what they're telling me to do. So if there is somebody watching here who also is a reader, and you feel like you have a reading like this, or you felt compelled to make a reading about the answer to your problem, basically, okay? So this was advice from Spirit that they were giving me here today, that you should be camouflaging right now, okay? And there is a message coming in for you that will lead you towards clarity and feeling power over the situation to make a clear decision on where to go next, to end this nagging, this nuisance. And there's great success here to get rid of this nuisance. No matter what, the nuisance will be getting rid of, okay? But we need this information first. And that will come. That's why I felt the timing thing here. So without repeating myself and rambling on, group number 1, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just delivering what I'm hearing, what I'm getting, okay? That I could probably do another 30 minutes of this reading and they would still not tell me what this information is. But I'm wishing you all the best with this, and I hope that this comes very fast, and that so that you have this moment, okay, of clarity here with the Queen of Swords to know what to do, and the power over the situation to feel like this bear, like nothing can shake you, okay? And thank you so much for being here today. I hope that helped in some way, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading for your advice for today, for your situation, okay, whatever you need to know. You fell drawn to the deck, and it's so funny, before I changed my battery, did all these things, and I look at your card, and they're like, that's the good luck deck. You should put a spell in it. That's what they said, group number 2. So maybe there's something here about maybe a crystal, or you have a good luck duck, or something that you can have with you for some reason, maybe even as comfort, or a good luck charm here that will help you through the situation. Maybe this obstacle or something that you need advice on is like something like an exam, right? Where you need luck, or you're nervous about, or something like that. So maybe there's like a charm or something that you can take with you to give you comfort. Maybe you're nervous about an appointment, or a meeting with a person, or a business partner, or something like that, okay? Interesting. What else is here? Ooh, I saw somebody getting a tattoo. Interesting. Maybe you're nervous about getting a tattoo. Advice for the situation. Yeah, take like a stress ball. Like a stress ball. Something like that, okay. But with the luck card, I feel like no matter what this is, it's going to be okay, right? Maybe it's just really the anticipation, a bit of an anxiety here, where we really, please let me be lucky, okay? Let this all go well, or something like that here. Interesting. Let's get a few Lenormand cards, please, for group number 2. Oh, okay. Mice wanting come out. Yeah, some nuisance here, some nagging. Oh, I also heard someone here maybe trying to be lucky with something. They want to get away with something, okay? Somebody's trying to get away with something here. Might not be you, obviously. It could be the other person, like someone else might try to get away with something here, being like... I also feel like with this, there's something in the air here. Oh, the pollen are coming through here. Maybe that's also something here for somebody. Maybe you have allergies. Okay, the lily could be sensuality, sexuality. This is also family matters here, okay? Could also be a health situation here, I feel, for someone. Someone's trying to hide behind something. If you're thinking of someone, group number 2, who is maybe doing something they're trying to get away with, okay, they're trying to be sneaky about it potentially here, but this, as I said, could also be a situation where you have anxiety, like let's say you're getting a tattoo or a piercing or something, right? Or it's just a weird situation, like a one-time off, and you're just nervous about it, where you need some comfort with the situation. A lot of wisdom is coming through with this, with the lilies here as well too. There could be a lot of wisdom over the situation. For some of you, this might be a reoccurring situation, and I feel almost like you should use what you've known from the past to on what to do with that situation as well. I feel that we have the heart on the bottom here as well. Yeah, it could be matters of the heart here. Okay, but I want to shuffle a few more cards, please, for group number 2. What's the advice, please? What's the advice for group number 2 here? 6, the clouds. Okay, bit of confusion. Confusion. It's the anxiety. I really feel like it's this not knowingness of what's to come. Yeah, and here we're pushing it away. I feel there's actually advice here from Spirit for someone here, that you can use what you've learned in the past to remove the confusion. This might be self-brought on anxiety here a little bit for someone. Maybe overthinking with the clouds, okay. Could be reoccurring situations here that we should know how to handle. And maybe that's also why it becomes a little bit challenging, because logically, or, you know, I've done this before, so I should know what to do. You know, I'm mature enough to know what to do, but maybe the situation in itself just presents something really annoying and really confusing that we almost don't want to use our wisdom. Okay, maybe just wanted to go away on its own here for some reason. It's like a bit of a nuisance, like I said, with the pollen flying around. It's just like a fly around your face constantly, right? Maybe we're also trying to ignore a problem, and this fly is coming and trying to swat it away constantly. It's not going to go away unless we really deal with it here, but I think it needs more attention and more wisdom. It needs more depth almost. It's the fly is actually doing something here on purpose, I have to say, you know. And you might just like brush it off like it's nothing. It'll just go away on its own, just go away on its own. It's not going to go away on its own, I feel like. Also have the book here. We have to dig a little bit deeper, I feel like. That's interesting. Digging deeper into the situation. This is interesting. I was just talking about the fly, right? The swatting away the fly. And so it's almost, they're giving me a weird story. Like, we're getting used to swatting away the fly. So now your luck is actually coming through, which is a bird, okay? Coming through these clouds here. And until now, it was always just flies. And they were just, you didn't really pay attention to it anymore. But now they're saying you have to pay attention to the little flies, because to the little things. We have to pay attention to the little things, because now suddenly some nugget, like a positive thing, is actually coming through now too. And they don't want you to accidentally swat this away as well. So this could also be a bee for some here. So if we're constantly just being used to just swatting away the flies, the little stuff, and now there's a big thing coming, you might hurt your hand, okay? So that what they're saying here, the advice is to really pay attention what is in front of you. Even if it's little, and you've gotten used to the problems, okay? You've gotten used to anxiety, you've gotten used to the issues, you're getting used to someone's behavior, you're getting used to whatever this is for you, group number 1. Might be money, maybe spending money, you know, or not having enough. So I think the little things are adding up here, and they might become suddenly a big thing. And this big thing here for you, though, with luck, could also mean that it's not that the little bad things are going to become a big bad thing. It's actually that we might say no to something really good because we're used to just brushing things off. And I hope that makes sense in some way, because I had to translate an image here that I got, okay? I saw flies coming through the clouds, okay, and we're constantly just swatting them away. And then boop comes this luck duck, and you're hammering this duck away as well. He could also be a hunter shooting ducks or whatever, but you have to be careful not to shoot a real, whatever, important eagle, you know? That's what I mean. It's like you have to, it's almost like this, we're getting used to something, right? We're getting used to the nuisance. We're getting used to confusion. So they're asking you to really pay attention to the little things. Because to not get, what's this word? Take stuff for granted, you know? Don't take things for granted. Don't, you know, just assume. Because suddenly there might be a really good thing in front of you that's actually lucky, like the lucky coin or the lucky ticket. Yeah, the lucky ticket, right? The lucky lottery ticket or something, you know, that because now we're used to brushing everything off, just like a production worker, you know, on the assembly line, and we don't realize anymore when our luck is right in front of us. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, if I'm describing this right. Because they gave me this weird image of just swatting away flies, and suddenly there's this golden duck right in front of you, and you're like punching it right in the face, and it's gone. So it's like, don't miss the opportunity, group number 2. Okay, there's something here in this obstacle or this advice for you on how to deal with the situation. Something's coming towards you, so you have to stop with what you're doing and pay attention to it, so that you don't swat away the luck that is coming towards you. Oh my god, that was so difficult to explain. I hope that made sense and it doesn't sound really stupid. I think I have to move this a little bit up. Okay, let's see also, the Fool's already peeking through here. There's a new beginning. So it could also be for you, a new beginning here coming through for you that we might not even be realizing. The opportunities, yeah, this luck could be a new opportunity. And we're not even paying attention to it or realizing it or just brushing it away, just deleting the emails. Yeah, if you're used to just always deleting everything that comes in, all the emails, all the messages, you might miss that one opportunity that was this lucky opportunity. So just pay attention to the little things here in the next while. Okay, group number 2. So there's a nugget in there. There's a golden ticket or a golden nugget in there for something long lasting. Look, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel really hurt now with crops, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, laying the crops and stuff. It might be hidden amongst other things. It might be camouflaging, okay, within the other crops. So something here has really high value, and you might not see it. Wow, this is a crazy interesting message here for group number 2. You might not see what that is. Look, the Knight of Swords, I saw this 3 times already shuffling for you. There's definitely some sort of anxiety here, okay? And the Fool again. So there is a new opportunity for a long-lasting, also potentially wealthy, oh, what's the word? Valuable, well worth opportunity and pathway for you. But with the Knight of Pentacles, he's already like at some sort of path of accomplishment. This is not the page, right? The Knight of Pentacles, he's already holding this big coin, and he's going to make more, and it might take a little longer, but this is like a long-lasting investment. This is this like, we're going to reap the rewards for a very long time, okay? If this Knight of Pentacles ever comes to his goal, he's going to have, like, he's a king. King of Pentacles with his own empire, right? His own kingdom or his own house or whatever you're building, whatever you're planning and doing. So there's some sort of nugget here that wants to come through to you, that wants to be regarded and not disregarded. Okay, and the Ace of Cups. Look at that. This might be on the path, right? You might be on this path as the Knight of Pentacles. If this is you as the Knight of Pentacles working away, look, Eight of Pentacles. There's this offer. There's this golden offer opportunity to water, how to water your crops. There's something here. Some golden offer is coming in for you, and it's going to make you really happy. This is not just only tangible things. This is stuff that makes you really happy. This could also be a romantic offer. This could also be this idea, okay, this feeling of like where you belong, I heard. Wow. This is a golden ticket on the path. Like, you're on this path here. And please pay attention to the little things, because there's something here that's coming through. And we don't want you to stumble over it or delete that message or delete that email, okay? It's a very fertile, very happy, ingredient-packed message, email thing, okay, that's coming towards you. This is so interesting. You're building also your own new world here, see? You're really focused on what makes you whole, what you want, where you want to move, what you want to be. But you might be right now in a stage too, if this is about work, where you cannot just going with the flow, you're just kind of doing your thing every day in, day out, okay, where it's becoming kind of mundane and we're not really excited about the little things. So they're really emphasizing the fact that you should pay attention to the little things and be aware, okay? Be aware of what's happening around you so you don't miss this, what is coming here, this lucky opportunity. Again, it could also be a person if you're looking for a relationship or, you know, Queen of Cups, as soon as I said this, right? There's healing here as well, compassion. Could be a person really, or somebody who's offering you more. Someone who's offering you a cup here. This luck could also be happiness, right? In a relationship here. You could finally meet like the right person for you. I heard a lot of accomplishment. Maybe this is also an accomplished person, or you are going to be very accomplished, group number 2. And what else is the advice here, please, for group number 2 for this situation? Yeah, appreciate the little things, I heard. Not only just pay attention to the small things, but appreciate the small things because they're going to lead to something big. I also heard the only thing that's separating you and this other person, or you from your goal, is, what's the word? Optimism? Happiness? Changing also attitude here. Yeah, if this was also about anxiety, right, or overthinking, we need to switch our frequency here. You might also be coming here from the Knight of Pentacles. You might go into the Knight of Cups, picking up this cup to be offering to someone else. You're not only offering a long-lasting path of money or wealth, you could also be offering this cup of long-lasting and healthy relationship here, okay, to someone or somebody to you. That's why it's important to pay attention to the small things here as well that are coming up here. Because I think somebody is going to take up a lot of responsibility here also with offering something to someone or somebody offering something to you. Almost the world. I saw the world here. Let's see, is there any other advice, please, for group number 2? Temperance. Integrating, right? Healing on the bottom. What's with these cards? Let's just look through them here really quick. There's a lot of cards to fill out. We have the High Priestess here. Okay, intuition, but it could also be some sort of secret here. But intuition is coming through. There's a lot of intuition here as well with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, that's kind of like, with what we already talked about, I feel a bit of like, where is it? But I feel like you can make it your own. This is just like getting kind of like in a default mode, okay? I see some results. I don't really have to put too much effort into it anymore. It's funny because the Seven of Pentacles talks about patience, right? Or being impatient, but seeing some sort of, you know, results already. Like we can see there's a coin already in the basket, but there's someone here else coming with more. So to not become complacent. Oh my God, that's the word I was looking for the last freaking like 9 minutes is complacency, right? Like that the other person or you don't become complacent. And then we have the Ten of Cups. I mean, whoop, and the Three of Wands. Wow. I heard we're taking our happiness to another level. With this Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands here, the Three of Wands as your ships are coming in, I've heard we're taking happiness and family and relationship to another level. And this is where the word complacency comes in. And this may be as well what I've talked about right from the beginning. You know, with the little flies, like we should pay attention to everything. Every little thing that makes a whole. So we can also early enough identify if there's an issue in a relationship, if there's an anxiety in a relationship, to change our attitude, to address issues, learn patience as well. Really interesting. And with the Temperance card on the bottom, obviously, we're learning something that needs to be integrated here. Two sides of a story here as well. Okay, I heard. Very interesting. And again, it points me towards the maturity level here of the lily. The wisdom, the maturity. Gratitude. Looking at the things that you already have with the Knight of Pentacles, even if something just seems like, oh my god, is this going to be like this forever? And then the sun is underneath that. With happiness and joy, innocence. Could also be a child, okay, for someone. Getting excited again. I heard this is very masculine energy. You need to get excited about something again, and it doesn't have to be something that is like on the other side of the world here, okay? I almost feel like here your happiness is right in front of you. It's coming right to you. But we have to maybe stop making everything a default, you know, like deleting every email just because we're deleting everything all the time. It's like getting out of a rut, okay? Getting out of a rut here and paying attention to what's actually going on around you. Because I feel like there's lots of beautiful things going on around you, group number 2, I have to say. You're actually kind of lucky. I want to say that too. You're very lucky. Luck is going to be thrown at in your path as well, as we talked about already. And then we have this. Super happiness, fulfillment, enjoyment is coming in here. Healing. Healing. I heard a helping hand as well. A helping hand is on the way. This could also be family coming towards you, coming to visit you, okay, and helping you with this. Bringing some sunshine into your home here, bringing some healing and happiness. You could also be going to see someone and bring some healthy happiness, healing and happiness to someone else here. You might be that lucky one, right? You might be that lucky duck that is flying in when there was only flies the whole time. And suddenly there comes this lucky duck, there comes you, the rescuer, you know, of the situation. So this is totally also possible here for group number 2. I know, now these videos are getting really long. I apologize, but let's get you... Oh, we haven't even done this. Okay, for group number 2, please. Advice for the situation, please, for group number 2. Success. Wow, came out in group number 1 too. That's so cool. Success. If you needed to know, okay, the advice for you, whatever is going to happen and how we're going to pay attention to something now, even more in depth, either you or this other person, there's success. There's success as the outcome. Ooh, passion wanted to peak. Look at that. So maybe something else is going to be ignited again, right? With the lucky duck coming through. More passion, more excitement, more happiness. More health, more healing, more appreciation, more gratitude, yeah, and paying attention to the little things, not brushing something off. That's the advice as well. Flowers, look at that. Romance and sweetness. We just saw passion as well. And then we have these 3 cards is acceptance and eccentric with the moose. And then we have hidden gem and pearl. Yeah, that's that lucky duck that's coming through. Okay, on your path, this is this cup that's being offered to you. A hidden gem. Something we might not be seeing, right? If we're just like going about our day and being like in La La Land somewhere, and then, you know, you just delete every email and then suddenly you delete this hidden gem, the pearl. You know, it's gone. So we also have triangle, choices, and indecision. Group number 2, here's the confusion. But this will be resolved. The choices, you will have choices and you will make the right choices. And this is also maybe something you're realizing, that there is a lot of choices, okay? There is a lot of choices and you will be able to make the right choice. Because also of appreciation of what we already have. Or say also what is bothering you. Yeah, really interesting, group number 2. That was the messages, that were the messages that came through today for your advice for your situation. I hope that resonated in some way or another for you, and I can't wait to see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading for your advice for today, for your situation, whatever that could be. Okay, you felt drawn to this Cayman and Poppy and dreams. Interesting. I'm getting a few different messages here about, especially with the dreams. Okay, it could be something that sneaks in at nighttime. Could also be a little bit of anxiety, but it could also be protected dreams here, that you have very protected dreams, or long-lasting and long from a long past. Okay, we're doing something that has always been done here or so in a specific way. Yeah, it's almost a bit old school here, feeling with the crocodile. Looks like a dinosaur, right? It's like this dinosaur dream, this dinosaur obstacle, or whatever you need advice for your situation here. Something that's ancient and old. And also something that maybe wants to be renewed. But it has a tough shell. That is so interesting. Let's get a few Lenormand cards here. For group number 3, please. What's the advice, please, for their situation? For group number 3. It's also somebody very steadfast, okay? You don't move until it's ripe, until you see something, until you're hungry, okay? Advice on the situation, please, for group number 3. Thank you. Okay, we have the Rider and the Cross. Interesting. The Rider is bringing in messages, okay? I heard ideas. I don't know, maybe somebody has a bit of a sore back, I don't know. But I almost feel like you're also watching something that might be getting away from you here. This is another message that's coming through here for somebody, okay? You might maybe watching something from a distance, you're like, oh no, 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 I'm not gonna get this one. Like, you're not fast enough to hold on to it, or to just keep it for yourself. Maybe you watch opportunities, or you have a feeling maybe just that opportunities are like just rushing by you, okay? And you maybe have a tough time keeping up. This could also be somebody here in sports, okay? Maybe you're a sprinter, or you feel you're a marathon runner, and you feel like you have to be a sprinter to get there, okay? Maybe you're older already, as I said, and these chances they feel like they're fleeting away from you, okay? It's like, oh my God, you're watching all these other young guys or whatever getting the opportunities here, and they're running really fast, or you have some goal you want to achieve in the gym, okay? And you just feel a little bit ancient and out of sorts, out of shape a little bit, or, trying to crack your back and everything is a little stiff. So this is a bit of a cross to bear here as well. So it might pull you down, like something, I feel like something heavy on your back, like it's pulling you down, okay, while you're watching maybe some other people going after their goals, going after their ideas and having fun and playing. So maybe there's also some sort of health issue here that's holding somebody back, okay? So this could be another thing here as well. But I did hear renewal, okay? I did hear something about renewal. And we also have the child. Look at that. We have the child on the bottom. The child can stand for literally for a child or a new beginning. So there's something new. There's something exciting. Maybe we're looking in the wrong direction, okay? Because certain things are maybe not for us anymore, because life changes. We have to move on. This is now also pointing me towards the 20. Number 20 is a judgment card. So I feel for group number 3, the advice could here be that we have to look in a different direction and not in the past. That we have to look towards our new opportunities. With the judgment card, there will be a new beginning for you here and the child. There is a new era, a new period in your life where you also feel adequate, okay, and young again, where your experience is needed. So how can we use something that we used to be in the past and now use it as our advantage in the future, so we also feel excited again, like a child, right? So we're looking into the future and not into the past here potentially, because it always gives us a bit of a heavy load to carry, because we've been there once and you can't go back there potentially here for group number 3. Wow, this is a really interesting message. We do have the dog and the clover on underneath this as well. So this could also be something we could make new friends with, right? Like something new we could befriend that will be also very lucky for us. So I really feel group number 3, we have to switch our perspective into the future and take what we've learned from the past, and instead of having it burden us, take it as advantage or take it as maturity and experience to move into a new future. I actually want to take this now. For a new path, right? On the crossroads, to go into a new direction. I know this is difficult probably here, right? Because I feel this burden. I feel really like my back is sore. It's like, no, I'm going to stay here and I'm just going to act like I'm not existent. I'm just going to watch from the distance, from the dark. You know, you're still dreaming maybe also about the things that you used to do. Maybe you're still like, oh, you know, I wanted to be this, like, I was on my way to become this star soccer player or whatever, right? And something happened, and it's just something we can't let go of, I feel like, whatever this is, okay? If this is not about sports, it could be about an old job, an old relationship, you being young, okay, and now feeling old, or whatever it is. In some way, we're stuck here a little bit, in some sort of dreamland potentially, or some sort of vision that we just can't go back to. And if we realize what is the burden, what's the cross, right? What's burdening us here, we can maybe let that go and look in a different direction and use all these things. I think this is usable, okay? Because your dreams are there for a reason. Like your visions are there for a reason. Your wants and needs are there for a reason. So maybe we can learn something from this and now use it appropriately for our age, you know, the area we're in. Maybe you're working now in a completely different field, or you're hanging out with completely different people. You know, maybe it has to just be adjusted. I feel adjustments here for group number 3 as an advice to have this new path, new exciting path, because with the child, you know, we want this to be exciting for you, group number 3. It's actually really cool messages, I have to say. The cross could also stand for faith, okay? Like your religion or faith or something. Maybe there's also something that's still holding us back. Something from the past here is aged, okay? Something needs to be let go of, I feel, when I heard a dinosaur age or something like this. Maybe you feel like that. Maybe you're not old and you just feel like that sometimes. Or maybe your body is you know, maybe you worked hard and you had like physical jobs your whole life, and you know, you just feel tired or exhausted, or you don't really know where you're fitting in now. Okay, who are you? Like, where are you fitting in? Especially also with the caiman and the little crocodile, right? They're like, it kind of don't have the best like visual appearance, let's say, but they're very strong and they're resilient as F, you know. So maybe we have to look at the positives, not just the negatives, to really enhance and focus on the things that we can use now to move into our beautiful, lucky future here. There's lots of luck, okay? Lots of luck is in the future. And we shouldn't be looking at the stuff that's running away from us, or we shouldn't chase the things that are not for us anymore. Instead, turn around and use what we know and use the maturity level and experience to move into a new, beautiful, happy, loyal, adventurous future here, I feel. Interesting. This could also be a new child, new pet, okay? I heard lots of protection suddenly here. Somebody's also protecting maybe a child, which may present still sometimes a burden. Maybe somebody's burdened by someone's child past or so. Something like this is coming through here as well. If this resonates, if not, just please leave it be. I just heard this very strongly, okay? You're like this crocodile. You're like watching your kid, you know, who they go out with, or that nothing happens here. Like, this is an extra message I feel somebody here doing. But it's also maybe this old, with religion, it's maybe the old traditional belief, okay, of how to protect a child. Like, nowadays everything is so available, and the internet and this and that, you know. Maybe you're older, or you're still like very traditional in the sense of how to raise a child too. Okay, this is another thing that's coming through here as well, where again I'm feeling the same message. Okay, maybe we can take certain things but leave the rest that's too burdensome, that gives us anxiety. We have to look at the positive things also in this era, in this century, okay, and go with the flow a little bit. Give a little bit of leeway. Don't have them too much on a leash here, okay, with something. Really interesting. And the dog is very obedient. So I feel if you have a new child, I feel like it will be very obedient. Okay, you will be lucky that this child is maybe easy child. You won't have a difficult time raising this new child. And this could also be the new beginning. You won't have a problem with your obedience when it comes to your new beginning. It will be very much on your side, okay? The luck will be on your side. Okay, let's do a few tarot cards for the advice, please, for group number 3 situation. What's the advice for group number 3 situation here? Oh, look, the past again. Here's the Six of Cups. Okay, it could be a past person. We still kind of, you know. Okay, let's just leave it here because we talked about the past over here. Okay, let's see what else is coming out. But here is the past again. And even if the past was really sweet, okay, and we're missing something from it, I heard build a new past. Ooh, that's interesting because we have the child here and we have two children here from the past. It's almost like make new memories. Build new memories. It's time to build a new past. Hey, yeah, okay. Okay, for group number 3. What's the advice for group number 3 here? 3 of Swords, okay. So, yeah, okay. If there was some pain here, obviously, make a new past could also mean that we're not forgetting, okay? We're not forgetting. If something here happened also regarding a child or something like this, we're not forgetting, okay, what happened if we move on with life. This could also be your as I said, you know, your biggest dreams, your childhood dreams, like stuff that you really wanted, and it just hurts you to let this go potentially with the 3 of Swords. It actually came afterwards. Could be a lot of pain of letting something go and dreaming about something. Maybe for somebody also here, you always wanted children and it's just not happening potentially. This is another one, right, with dreams here. Maybe you had really big dreams and they just did not turn out the way you were hoping they would. But let's get some answers here also for... I might get a tattoo, sorry. This is funny, that came through in group number 2 as well here. Maybe hello from group number 2, if you come from group number 2. The 3 of Swords, usually when I get tattoos, the 3 of Swords comes out because it's pain, right? Something piercing your skin or whatever. And I'm not trying to make this funny right now if this is a serious situation here for you, but this is another message that came through. Maybe you want to get a memory of your past. If this has to do with something like that, get a tattoo. Okay, there's another option here for you where you can always have it with you while moving into your new beginning. Maybe something that means something to you. If you want to be a soccer star, maybe you're going to get a tiny soccer ball somewhere on your ankle or so, right? Like, this is just an idea. This is just an example here. Or names. I saw somebody getting names tattooed or something like that, okay? Where you can have your past close. Maybe that's why they said make a new past. So maybe you get a tattoo from your past, whatever that means in your past, what that is, and then you always have it with you, even in your new future, in your new past, in your new beginning. Oh my god, I think you know what I'm getting at. I'm not saying oh my god at you, it's me. Sometimes it feels so difficult to say a normal sentence for me. Overwhelmed Geminis. Okay, for group number 3, please. What's the advice, please? Here also for the new beginning now. What's the advice for group number 3 here? King of Swords, wow. Well, that's some very logical advice here. King of Swords is very logical. It's very black and white, okay? Also very wise and very intelligent. Maybe we need more logic, right? Feels very emotional here. The burden, let's say, the heavy cross to carry feels very emotional. And it might always be on your mind. Okay, something from the past is always on your mind here with the Swords card too. I don't want to diminish the fact that this is a Swords card. So there's something we need to be more logical about, or logic could actually help here, okay? Look at the butterfly here too. Something pointing me towards the butterfly. Maybe you have a butterfly tattoo. Interesting, oh my goodness. But I feel also there's a new beginning. See, with the child and the new, it could literally be about a child, a new child, or this is a logical decision on a transformation. Look, the wings even are on each of his ears on the side and above his head. I also see Reiki in here. Oh my gosh. This is really interesting. It's almost like a whole revamp of your head. How you look at things, okay? I also see blinders. Maybe somebody has blinders on because, as I said, the King of Swords is very logical and very straightforward. He kind of knows where to go, okay? Maybe we have to make a logical decision here with the new beginning. Have some rules in place as well here. And the 7 of Swords. Oh, goodness. strategy is coming through though with this. More strategy, Two of Wands on the bottom, the new path. Okay, then we have these cards that fell out together with the Emperor. The Page of Cups, which could again be a child, okay. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this strong Emperor. Like, I feel this is this guy. Like, no, this is how we do it. That's how it's always been done. And then we have this Page of Cups, very soft, and the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Holy man. Look at that. This could literally also be a whole family situation here, okay? There's someone young, someone like a little bit older, and a little bit older, and someone still young. But I feel for this Emperor, maybe everybody is still young. If this is the head of the family here, if this is like a grandpa, dad, or a mom, you know, who knows? Somebody who is controlling the whole family dynamics. Yeah, I see this as this guy, I have to say. This is very, I don't want to say harsh energy, but the Emperor, I mean, the Emperor is actually really cool. He has control of everything, over his whole imperium, which could be this whole family dynamic here. And that's what I also mean with take all this wisdom. If we have to let go of the past here, right? Even if this is really difficult for this, especially for this Emperor here, to move into a more softer side here, especially when it comes also to children here potentially. It's this young energy again, and that for an Emperor, I have to say, group number 3, if this is you, and you have to let go of something in the past that built your empire, this is tough. I'm not gonna say this is not tough, okay? This is really, really something here. But I see that you're also very strategic. You also know how to, if this is also about employees here, right? Having the right employees to make them loyal to you, to work for you, okay? You're making something work for you, group number 3, again. And it's asking you to be very straightforward, black and white, and strategic about it. Make a plan, okay? Make a plan here with the 7 of Swords. You have all the knowledge, I feel, group number 3. I don't see the 7 of Swords as something super negative right now. It could be mischievous, it could be manipulative and deceiving. But I feel like with this, it's almost advice for you to be on the lookout, okay, of who to trust, to learn more about the person that you're employing, the person that you're dealing with, and to learn more about your children also. Learn more about what is going on right now in the world, so we don't have to be like be stuck in tradition potentially here as well. Being strategic about your next moves, okay? I feel this will be exciting for you. I feel also somebody here is moving into a new responsibilities. If this is at work, okay, and you're like a senior of something, and you know they want to replace you with some young energy or something like this, I feel there's new opportunities here for you. You might become an advisor. Okay, you might become that advisor, the teacher, to tell people how to run this business, how to run or be an advisor for young families or something like this with the 7 of Swords and the King of Swords here. I really feel somebody is being very strategic, calculated. You might be a mathematician, okay? You might be a CPA or somebody who's really good with accounting, or just having a lot of freaking knowledge here, okay? Tax accountant, right? Like, you know, the ins and outs and the odds and ends and whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's really interesting. I see these as either these are your employees here, and you have to deal with this new generation, group number 3, or these are kids, children. Maybe you're also coaching kids now. Like, oh yeah, let's say if you were this soccer player or whatever, football player, basketball player, whatever you wanted to be, maybe now you're taking all your expertise and you're actually coaching, okay, with this. You're telling them the ins and outs and your little secrets, and you're going to have so much fun with this. This is going to be so fun for you to deliver these messages to young kids also that are really excited, okay, to learn something new. And I think this is going to almost feel like a new purpose in life here for this Emperor, for you, group number 3, or this person you're thinking about. Saying a little bit goodbye to the past, but not completely, okay? We're still having this in our heart, okay? But we don't need it to be extremely heavy anymore. Now we can use all of this wisdom and use it in our future for a new opportunity here, for building the young up, building something again. Coaching, teaching, counseling. Interesting. Going self-employed potentially here, doing stuff on the side, okay? But somehow implementing what you've learned before. And I said this right at 11:11. Implementing what you've learned before, group number 3. Something about homeschooling just came through as well. Maybe that resonates with someone as well here. Homeschooling and teaching. Yeah, homeschooling, teaching. Okay, let's get a few more oracle cards, please, for group number 3's advice for this situation, please. Advice for group number 3's situation. Healing. Healing the past. That's for sure. We're healing something by letting it go also. Being okay with putting something to rest, I heard. Putting something to rest. We have communication coming in here, which is also here the Knight of Swords. Okay, could also be communication coming in. And then we have agreement. See, I feel there's new agreements here. We didn't see the Two of Cups, but I feel there's new agreements coming in for you, especially between you and you, okay? Agreeing to new things, agreeing to trying new things here. Or being also open for new things. It's the openness. Yeah, if they offer you a different position, being open to it, right? Desire. I feel this will spark some sort of passion within you. It's like the new purpose. It's a new opportunity for you to show a different side of you that maybe you didn't even know. Maybe as the Emperor, you know, you were the one taking charge of this, but now you're also able to teach how to take charge of this to someone else. So this could be a part of you we may have not figured out yet, and this is going to be actually really exciting, I feel like. Really interesting. Oh my god, I just want to look through these cards quickly too. We have purification, okay, with the healing card. Wholeness. I feel with healing something out, something will also come to a conclusion here, and it just will feel easier, feel better, lighter. Okay, we're going to get rid of this heavy cross to bear here. Affection. Yeah, maybe this is a desire, affection. This is maybe a side effect, a positive side effect here of this newfound passion in you, I feel. For this new opportunity, it's almost like the side effect. A newfound passion and affection towards, you know, maybe coaching. Maybe that was never really on your radar, you know. Maybe kids is not your thing, but now it's like, ooh, I'm actually kind of liking this, okay. Maybe even in a relationship, right? You might go also deeper into with a relationship, having more kids. Okay, maybe you never thought you will have kids or something like that. Here also attraction. Yeah, we're attracting more lucky things. Look at this, what's on the bottom. We have the luck and the luck twice. It's a beautiful way to round out this reading, and now the candle is out as well. As soon as you go into this new agreement with yourself and with this opportunity, group number 3, you will feel more passion and excitement about this, and therefore attract even more luck. So it will be a very nice domino effect for you. Really cool. More luck. Awesome. Group number 3. Really cool. Let me just get one last card here, because I got some of those for everyone. Is there anything else here for group number 3? And advice on their situation, please. For beautiful group number 3, so lots of cards today. What is going on? We have love, new love, and heart. Yeah, your heart will be renewed. We had the 3 of Swords here, right? Pain in the heart. Some deceit, painfulness, hurtfulness, lost relationship, whatever this is. We have cycles and change on the bottom. Here is now the feminine coming in. We had so much masculine energy here. And here is now also the feminine, like the warmth coming in here, right? I think your heart will be happy again, group number 3, with moving over here to your new beginning. Not staying stuck in something. Could just be a belief system. I'm not going to say like it's not something easy to get out of or something, but as soon as we make a new agreement with ourselves or this opportunity, I feel your heart is also going to be happy again. More, it's softer, it's going to melt, okay? There's still a lot of logic coming in, so maybe it takes logic just to convince yourself to make this agreement and go in this direction, but then you're going to soften up. And with these kids coming in, these young energies, there's something about young energies that will give you this new sense of hope and excitement in life, okay? A new purpose in life, where you can also show yourself off and your talents and your experience and your maturity and wisdom, okay? Really cool, group number 3. I'm excited for you, and I hope that helped somehow. And thank you so much for being here today, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.